Thank you for joining us here on The Rewind. I'm your host, Dan DeBruler, and this episode is actually a replay of a conversation we held with Dr. Delmar Lee, who is a human resources development instructor with Fayetteville Technical Community College. We had the opportunity for a conversation with Dr. Lee at a resource fair being hosted by the Fayetteville Cumberland County Reentry Council. Hey, good morning once again, and thank you for joining us here at Christian 105.7. I'm Dan DeBruler, and Laura Bortz and I are at Kingdom Impact Global Ministries today. We're at a block party. This is a party to get people back on their feet and get them back to work in every way that they need help. There is a resource here to meet it. And right now I am with Dr. Lee, who is with the Career Development Center at Fayetteville Technical Community College. And Dr. Lee has so many services he can tell you about, and especially if you come out here in search of some resources today, he's got some great things for you. Dr. Lee, thank you.
Eddie, thank you very much for the introduction. Yes, as was previously mentioned, I am with FTCC, and we are part of the Reentry Council. As a part of the Career Development Center, we offer a myriad of courses, resume writing, interviewing skills, workplace resolution, problem dynamics, anything you might run into as a blocker or a barrier to successful employment in the workplace. We especially like to work with anyone who has prior felony convictions or persons who are having a hard time getting reintroduced to the workplace. Even encore careers, that is persons who have had a career before and working on a subsequent career. A lot of times the biggest barrier between that success is having an effective resume. And these resumes change every 6 to 18 months. So if you have a resume that hasn't been updated in the last 18 months, chances are you're not going to get the phone call you expect because there are systems in place to interfere with that. Specifically, it's called the applicant tracking system. And these are things we would talk to you about if you come into the Career Development Center.
Where is the Career Development Center in relation to the campus of Fayetteville Tech?
It's actually on Fayetteville Tech's main campus in the Center for Business and Industry on Fort Bragg Road.
Now, there are a lot of things that are available through Fayetteville Technical Community College. I was just telling Dr. Lee, my wife and I take classes on a fairly regular basis there. So many great seminars and even some webinars and definitely some in-person classes that you can take. And so many things, as Dr. Lee was explaining, that whatever you need, anything that relates to the workplace, you probably will find a course within the next 3 months that addresses that specifically. And are there costs associated with the courses that you're talking about, Dr. Lee?
Absolutely. Now, the costs vary depending upon your course of interest. But the thing that we as community college pride is understanding that if a person is having problems financially, there are many times there are scholarships that are available. And they're on a case-by-case basis, obviously. But they're always at a nominal fee because we do understand that the reason why you come into us in the first place is you're having a problem getting a job, and the last thing you need is another expense. So we try to remove as many barriers as possible in that respect.
It's good stuff for everybody. So definitely look up Fayetteville Technical Community College if you are needing to get yourself back to work, or if you just need to freshen up your resume. Maybe you're ready for a step up and you're trying to figure out, how do I make that step? You may have everything you already need and just need a little help, and that's what Dr. Lee and his staff and the Career Development Center at Fayetteville Technical Community College could do for you. Dr. Lee, once again, thank you for joining us.
One thing that I do want to put out there, because it's not advertised broadly enough, as a community college, it is imperative that people understand we are there for the community. If you have a group of 10 or 15 or more people who have an interested area that they want to get into and it's not already offered at the community college system or at Fayetteville Technical Community College, come by and talk to us about it. Because if there is enough interest generated by the community, we will actually create that class for you. So I just want to put that out there.
Man, that's great information. No, thank you for sharing that.
Absolutely.